Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, bringing you back for some final recent excitement with Football Manager 2024. We're currently at Congo. We've led them through one season. We've not done terribly, but not done well. I mean, we were the second worst team in the league. We ended up second worst. But while we only beat both times, a team that were worse than us, we did draw with the top team, Democratic Republic of Congo, in our table, who beat every other team. That's not too bad, I don't think. However, where is it? If we look at this, the Football Association are disappointed that the team weren't competitive in the African Nations Quals. However, they can understand that the team had a difficult draw. They have decided to allow you to remain in charge, but warned that unless performances improve, they'll begin the search for your replacement. You don't need to do that. I let you down. I'm honoured bound to resign and wish you well. It was a pleasure working with you, and in real life, I wish Congo well. I may even follow up on them, see how they do. But it's time that I left. Now, that's my honour bound, character based reason. My real reason, I can't even look at my contract. No contract offer. It looks like it just carries on forever. And given my rule that I'm not going to manage a league team that's not in. Sorry, I'm not going to manage a league team and a national team unless they're in the same nation. And Congolese league is not in the selection I've got for Football Manager. I don't even think it's in the game, but it's certainly not in the selection I've got since I just did the Anglosphere. Sticking with them means I can't work on the league. If there was an end date to the contract, fine, I might stick it out for another season, but there isn't, so I'm not going to stick around. So there's only one thing I can do: resign. Confirmation of your resignation. The Congolese Football Association have received and accepted your resignation. I'd like to thank you for your service and wish you all the luck in your future endeavours. York quits Congo Post. Congo boss York has decided to end his reign as football team coach by resigning with immediate effect. York, 59, lists the likes of CB Sports and Ballyclare comrades amongst his previous employers. The former Ballyclare manager had been at Congo since July 2026. We're not going to change the social feed, I don't care. So that puts me in a position where I need to apply for jobs. I'll let you know where I go. Oh, I should say I've been past this stage before. One of the things I've discovered is a lot of jobs in Wales and certain other places, they have all their players out of contract. I'm not going to go for a job like that. If there's not several players in contract, I'm not going to go for it. If you've got no backroom staff and no front room staff, no backroom staff, no on-field staff, I'm not interested. Because that means everyone's going to get gutted unless I can get contracts with everyone, and I want some degree of reliability. A lot of them can barely even field a first team, a full first team at this point. So forget that. I'll let you know who I end up with, though. All right, I have a job offer from Farsley. Which is interesting because Farsley is a town within the Leeds Metropolitan District, which is on the border of Bradford and Shipley. Bradford where I was born, Shipley where I grew up, and the most recent place I lived in England as well, a few years back. So that'd be one I'd like. Now the situation is not great when it comes to players or staff. They've got a goalkeeping coach on a month-to-month. Players, senior squad. They have a few that's under contract for a year. Not many. I don't like that. But I'm willing to take it on. Now, they only want me to attempt to avoid relegation. And they're offering me $300 a week. $1,200 a year. Let me just have a look here. Not looking to buy, I'm looking to rent. Right, looking at a mortgage thing. Well, not a mortgage thing, but a living thing here. And we'll go within 15 miles because Leeds Bradford area will cover 15 miles, and that's completely commutable. I'll need one bed. In fact, I'm even okay with doing a studio. I don't want to know about min price, but I don't want a maximum over, say, we'll put 500. And we're looking at flats if there's any. See if anything comes in for that. Take that out actually. There's Garnet Street, Bradford, for $4.50 per calendar month. There's 3 in the Bradford area. Oh, Keighley's a bit worse. 2 in Keighley. There's a Bradford area flat on Garnet Street. Not great, but it's there. 1 bedroom, ground floor flat to let BD3. That's commutable. 104 per week. I'm being offered 300. I can make that work. Maybe a second job. Have a word with the board. They'll let me do some streaming. Pick up a bit of extra cash. Don't need a lot of extra. And there we go. Let's get negotiating though. See if we can get a bit more. They are going up a little bit. 325 it is, I guess. Because that's all they're going to go to. I've got them up by 25 bucks. 25 quid a week. And I'm getting 104 for the flat. So that leaves me 200 and some a week. I can live with that. It's not fantastic. But I say a bit of extra cash from streaming or something like that. And it'll work. Alright. York set up to take over at Karak. No, we're not actually. Because we've been... I don't think there's much short stories. Because we've been approached by Farsley. Farsley have today confirmed the appointment of York as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the 59-year-old who has recently spent time away from club football, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at the Citadel. York, who famously knocked Ballymena United out of the Niffle League Cup in 2025, supporters are excited at the potential of a similarly memorable moments under their new manager. He replaces previous manager Clayton Donaldson. Jordan Barrow was considered to be a favourite, but it's unclear whether the club favoured York all along. Alright. Although the Villagers are enjoying an 8-year barren spell, having not won a competition since 2019, the club's here in 2023, I'm thinking 8 years? Yeah, of course, the game's progressed. The club still have a history with which they can be justly proud. Farsley won the English 7th tier for the only time in 2019, finishing runners-up in the English 8th tier for the only time in 2017, won the English 9th tier for the only time in 2011, and finished runners-up once. Won the Northern Premier Cup in 2006. Okay, all good. Next. No current transfer obligations, and that's the team as we've got them at the moment. That doesn't mean that's what we're sticking with. We'll have to see. The board have a long-term vision. Sign players under 23 for the first team. He's favoured. Work within wage budget. Required. Grow, well, it might be questionable. Grow the club's reputation. Favoured. Be competitive in the FA Cup. That doesn't really mean anything at this level. Avoid relegation. That's what I said I could do from the Vanarama North. And there was no point in not saying I'd avoid relegation because honestly, if I don't, there is nothing below that in this game. And therefore, I'm out anyway. Be competitive in the FA Trophy and I expire contract after a year. Supporters liaison has asked you to be provided with details of the club's supporter culture. Strive to make progress on the north pitch. Get the better of our rivals Harrogate Railway if we happen to play them. Are they even? Not sure. I don't even think they're in the conference, etc. Avoid relegation from the Vanarama North. Lastly, please let me know. Yeah, all that's set up nice. York take Farsley hot seat. Supporters profile. Season expectations. Avoid relegation. New transfer budget, 174. New wage budget, 4,490. Not too worried about the transfer budget. Because at this level, I'm going to be going for loans, which are not transfer budget. And I'm going to be going for free players, free agents. So I don't need a transfer budget. Tactical decision. I can confirm that. Finances. Make budget adjustment. Move that over there. No. That puts us up to 7,800, which is a big boost. Alright, let's have a look at the squad. He's out of contract. And he's one of our stars. Wing back left. I want him. You know what? We're going to make today's a short episode. We'll fix this up next time. Join us then. Bye now.